Thanks, everybody. We're going to do one more song. I want to thank all our guests. A special thanks to Anders Osborne coming up from New Orleans. Really appreciate it. Thanks to Slava Leontyev and Anya Stasenko, and of course Brendan Bellamo from the movie Porcelain War. Thanks for sharing that incredible story with us. Thanks to the eTones, to Helen Forster. Thanks to Willi Carlisle, coming up from his home in southwestern Missouri. We're going to play one more song. This song, now more than 60 years old, is as true and telling as ever. I'm Nick Forster. Hope you can be with us next week right here in eTown.
Oh, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? Oh, where have you been, my darling young one? I've stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I've crawled on 6 crooked highways. I've stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. And I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall.
Oh, what did you see, my blue-eyed son? Yeah, what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wild wolves all around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that kept on dripping. I saw a room full of men with their hammers a-bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered with water. I saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in hands of young children. Yeah. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain's gonna fall.
And what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? And what did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder, it roared out a warning. Heard the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. Heard 100 drummers whose hands were ablazing. I heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard one person starve, I heard many people laughing. I heard a song of a poet who died in the gutter. I heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. It's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Oh, who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. Met a white man who walked a black dog. I met a young woman whose body was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. I met another man who was wounded with hatred. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard. blue-eyed son. And what'll you do now, my darling young one? I'm a-going back out before the rain starts a-falling. I walk to the depths of the deepest black forest, where the people are many and their hands are all empty, where the pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home in the valley meets the damp, dirty prison, where the executioner's face is always well hidden, where hunger is ugly and souls are forgotten, where black is the color, where none is the number. And I'll tell it and I'll think it and I'll speak it and I'll read it, and I'll reflect it from the mountains so all souls can see it. And I'll stand on the ocean until I start sinking, and I'll know my song well before I start singing. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain gonna fall. Yeah, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, hard rain gonna fall. Helen Forster, Willi Carlisle, Anders Osborne, the eTown House Band, all our crew,
Nick Forster.
volunteers, engineers. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next time.